Hey guys, I hope your week is going well. It is a fresh Monday, fresh into the hashtag quarantine 2020. Coronavirus is nuts. It's been a wild week. I know there's a lot of questions and a lot of just craziness going on. But I'm available for you guys. I want to connect with you. Any way you need me, reach out and let's chat. Let's get together. Let's connect somehow in the midst of all this craziness. But I wanted to encourage you this week to pour into God's word somehow. And so as I've chatted with you guys over the last few months, about this exact thing, I feel like I've gotten so many answers. And so some of you guys are like, yeah, I'm pouring into God's word, I'm doing it. And then there's some that are like, oh, well, I just need to try to find the time to do that. And then some people are like, man, I really don't have time. Like I need some help with that because it's just, I just don't have any time. You know, I got school, I've got sports, I've got this going on, and I just don't really have the time to do that. And I get that. But if your excuse is in the past, I don't have time, right now, you have more free time than you've probably ever had in your life, right? With all the schools canceled, and this is just different from summer because you're not just out of school, right? You can't do anything, right? You can hardly even go to the grocery store. You can hardly see your friends. If you want to go out to eat, you have to pick it up and then bring it back home or eat in your car, right? That's just kind of the world that we're living in right now. So maybe if you haven't changed your habits with meeting with God, or your excuse is still time, then maybe instead of a time issue, it was a priority issue. And I know that stings a little bit, but you get the opportunity this week to change that in your heart. You get the opportunity to change that over the next few weeks. And so this morning, I kind of wanted to start something new. It's Monday. And every day this week, we're gonna meet together and do some sort of devotional. We're gonna get in the Word together, right? And so this morning, just really quickly, wanted to read to you Psalm 103, verses 1-4. Ready? It says, "Bless the Lord, O my soul, and all that is within me. Bless his holy name. Bless the Lord, O my soul, and forget not all his benefits, who forgives all your iniquity, who heals all your diseases, who redeems your life from the pit, who crowns you with steadfast love and mercy." Guys, God is already waiting for us to gather with him. Through his word, I think he speaks to us and reminds us of his faithfulness in spite of our sin, despite what we've gone through, despite the turning away that we do from him. And he wants to encourage and strengthen our hearts and continue to reveal more of who he is and his glory for us. And this fresh kind of perspective of who Jesus is really should fuel our life to live in a way that reflects back not only who God is, but reflect a life that's worthy of God. And so this week, as we kind of ramp up this, I want to meet with you every day. And you've almost got about 3 minutes right now that you've met with God somehow. And this is meeting with God, where you're letting God pour into you. You're reading his word, letting him pour into you. Spending some time in prayer, maybe spending some time asking for some things from God, spending some time maybe asking for forgiveness from the Lord. And that's all meeting with God. And so this week, I really want to encourage you to do that. And so there's 2 challenges I have for you. The first one, to meet with God somehow, maybe spend 30 minutes every day this week. And you say, that's a lot of time. Really, you have 24 hours in a day to do what you want to do because you're out of school. Maybe you need to do some chores for your parents. Your parents aren't going to ask you to do chores for 24 hours a day, right? I get that. You can find 30 minutes somehow while you're sitting at home doing nothing else, really. You can get off the video games for a while. You can spend 30 minutes a day checking in with God and meeting with him, opening your word, meeting somehow. But if you want to do that, this leads me to the second thing. The second one is this: make a plan. You're not just going to do it, right? You can't just like, okay, well, here's the word. I'm going to open it up, right, and flip to a random thing. That's probably not good. You don't want to do that, right? So the first thing, meet with God, spend at least 30 minutes. The second thing, make a plan to do it. And so I know some of you guys are like, cool, plans. I love plans. And some of you are probably like, how do I do that? How do I make a plan to study God's word? And I want to help you with that, okay? So in the comments below, we're going to upload this video to YouTube, and hopefully we'll be back on either YouTube or Instagram this Wednesday for our worship services at 6. But somehow either reach out to me or comment what your plan is, right? That's the challenge. Comment what your plan is, or maybe reach out to me and say, hey, I need help making a plan. And there is no shame in that, guys. You know where everyone starts? There with not knowing how to make a plan. If this is your first time ever pouring into the word, or you're so intimidated by 30 minutes, guys, I promise you, God will reward that. He'll speak to you somehow in that 30 minutes. It'll be so rewarding for you. All I'm doing is asking you to try. Start the challenge, right? So do that today. You've already got about 5 minutes right now. Spend 25 minutes more today doing something with God, spending time with God, meeting with him, okay? So check that out. Second thing, comment your plan or ask, reach out, get with someone. Let's make a plan together, okay? Guys, I love you guys so much. I'm praying for you this week. Be sure to reach out to me if you need anything or you have any questions about this or how to spend time in God's word. What does that look like, right? I totally get that. This is a crazy season for all of us. None of us have been through anything like this before, right? I get that. But we are here for you guys and we want to pour into you. So reach out to me or any of your college leaders and they want to chat with you too, right? They want to help you any way that they can. So this video will be on YouTube. Be sure to check in on Instagram, YouTube for this Wednesday's message live. Be sure to share it with your friends and encourage them to challenge too. Maybe if you're home with other brothers and sisters that aren't in youth yet, that aren't in Elevation, and you want to challenge them as well. Guys, do that. What a way to lead out your family. Maybe if you want to challenge your parents to do that, or maybe all of you challenge each other to meet together and do that, that would be awesome. Think of how you can lead your family this week in the midst of all this craziness. But anyway, love you guys. Check out the video. Make sure to share and subscribe and to like this video, and then comment below what your plan is. Love you guys. We'll see you tomorrow.